to do.
We're live.
So yeah.
We are live. What the hell is Parker talking about? We are live. Shut up, jabroni. We're live. Oh, look at this guy. Yeah, baby. Live. So anyway, we are live. We are live. We are back. Finally on the Watchtower after 2 weeks of somebody's echoing. Let's fix that. After 2 weeks of time off here on the Watchtower. Shout out to Deuce. Who has some personal things he had to take care of, so he couldn't make today's show. Also, shout out to Thriller Ali. Get well soon for him. He's not feeling well too. Are sick and shut in. Shout out to the Light Queen. She is not feeling well either. Let's pray for her. Shout out to the people that are here though. Mac City has returned. Ty, that woman, is here. The Thai kid is here. And I know Titus is listening somewhere. And the other jabronis are out there hating somewhere. Or skating or whatever we're doing around here. Thriller Ali's back! He's back! Look at this! Thriller Ali is here! He said, fuck this, my man Thriller Ali. He said, what up, Thriller Ali? Brother. You already know what's good. It's good to see you. Alright. Good to see Thriller Ali. He's been out for a couple shows, you know. Hopefully brothers getting better. Appreciate that. And we look to the panel. Ty, that man's mic is muted. We're gonna talk to the objective game. How you feeling today, Parker? You good, brother?
Yeah, I'm feeling good, man. You know, we was on that Hell Divers yesterday.
We were five hours of Hell Divers yesterday.
But we gotta get real acclimated back to it though, Rick. That's what you gotta do.
I mean,
yeah.
Listen, man.
You put like 10 trillion hours in content. That's probably what happened. See?
All right. Yeah. Well, listen, first of all, let's update our subscriber total. We are up to 253. I don't know why this thing keeps going backwards. You know, they hate on us. They don't want us to be great. So anyway, we are trying to reach our 500 subscriber goal. We are now at 253. Let's go. Let's get it on. Let's rock. Now, I usually start with the weekend box office. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't know if the website is working yet because it's not really updated. Let me get another look here and see. It says no data available. So I guess we won't start with the weekend box office. We might have to end the show with the weekend box office. But that being said, Levon, you got a nice show planned for us, right?
Yeah. So let's talk about this X-Men 97 creator.
What's the
Mayo, whatever. He got fired weeks before the premiere. An unusual situation on the eve of the project's debut. The writer producer who worked on Moon Knight and Blade will not be promoting the show or moving forward with future seasons. Hold up, let me check. So,
can you tell us what happened? Do you know what happened? Why was he dismissed? Especially before, I mean, listen, they can dismiss him. Brother's still gonna get his executive producer credits or his work.
Okay.
That's gonna happen. But why would you dismiss a guy? What did he do so egregious that you decided to fire him when you couldn't have did it, months ago? That it had to be done, a week before the show debut. I believe on the 20th, right, is when the show debuts.
Yeah. So like 3 days away.
Yeah, 3 days away. So 3 days away. Wow, bro. Listen, it's nothing like that good severance pay. But
day off. We'll get side note, Rick. Check this out. That X-Men to show the 90s, give credit and flowers to Jim Lee and Chris Claremont, who's in the Guinness Book of Records for the most sold comic books, like millions. So that was a big thing in the 90s, though. So just check that out.
Oh, shout out to them. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Shout out to them. All right. So
there was no reason for the firing. Like there wasn't.
You mean there was no given reason? There was a reason.
Yeah. There's no given reason.
All right. So there's no given reason for this brother's dismiss. He looks like a brother too. So I think I already know when he went.
But here's some interesting information, I guess.
Yeah.
He's a part of the Rainbow community and has a OnlyFans.
Wait a minute.
So.
Hold up. First of all, you know better than finding somebody from that community. You better tread lightly. They'll be at your door with pitchforks. All right, y'all better leave him alone. Listen, I don't know what happened. Now, was he on OnlyFans or something?
Yes.
Yeah, he got OnlyFans.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus
Christ. Put this just for a disclaimer. OnlyFans don't necessarily mean you're like doing for like
adult stuff. It could be other stuff.
Yeah, it could be other stuff like you see like other celebrities have that. So yeah, so it doesn't necessarily mean. I'm not saying it isn't, but I'm just put that out there though.
The perception.
Yeah, the perception we would think is adult oriented, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that though.
All right.
Hopefully that ain't the case.
Yeah.
But even if it is the case though, is that taken away from the work that he's done, right?
Nobody said it took away from the work he's
done. I know that though.
They don't want to advocate porn. Yeah, so yeah.
And he also announced that he would be deleting his Twitter after he was attacked by a user accusing X-Men 97 of whitewashing the character Sunspot with the casting of Brazilian actor Gui Astini in the role. So there's that too.
All right. So now listen, my man Max City said about to get Helldivers 2 on my PC soon. Let's go. I'm never going back to that dog-ish overpriced PS Plus.
It's overpriced?
Shout out to Max City. Max City is the brother. He will keep the console warm up. No matter what. Mac! My man! So, alright. So this guy got dismissed. Don't really have a reason for it. They get him up. They got him up out of there. So,
yeah. Yeah, basically.
Well, listen, I'm pretty sure he had a nice little settlement. If not, I'm pretty sure his lawyer's on speed dial. I, too, have a lawyer on speed dial. So, bro, DeMayo, if you need some help here, Michael Jefferson's always on deck.
Yeah, but,
so,
I wonder, could this have a lasting effect on a mall? Like, it depends how, if it gets messy, though.
Well,
like that.
Really,
they got,
true. I mean, but, regardless, he, if they use any of his story going forward, he's going to get executive producer credits. That's kind of how it goes.
I mean, what I was going at, so like that, the certain group that he's affiliated with, you want, like I said, because you got upcoming movies that's coming out in near future, right? So things of that nature. So,
all right,
and like TV shows, obviously on Disney Plus.
I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to the Mustang Gamer who's here. Mustang Gamer, what's going on? Tyron Smith is leaving. Van Der Esch is getting waived. The Cowboys, we are down bad right now. Oh my God. We are hurting. Cowboy fans. Man, what are we going to do out here? But go ahead, Paul.
Hold on. I got to check. I want to explain why, in his personal opinion, why he believes that PS Plus prices are overpriced.
Well, I'm pretty sure Max Shitty is not bashful, and he will let you know.
No, I said Furlough Ali. He said it's like,
oh man, Mustang Games.
I'm just asking though, so we try to figure it out.
Jesus, oh man, the Cowboys.
It's only a fair question, though, right?
Yeah, it is. Hey guys, for those, Parker is trying to pull y'all card.
I'm not pulling a card. I'm just asking, like,
pulling a card.
It was overpriced.
It's not pulling a card in an angry way. You pulled a card.
I understand why Max City would say that, though.
Kind of like we pulled your card in the green room today, where you were, backpedaling.
No, I was backpedaling. What I say is true. I don't lie about it.
Yeah, we didn't say you lied, Parker. We broke your legs. But anyway.
No, you can break my legs.
Oh yeah. Your legs are broke.
And anyways, let's get on to the next topic.
All right, what we got?
So let's talk about this Batman Part 2. It got pushed back to 2026. The actual date is October 2nd.
You mean the Batman? You mean that 180-pound jabroni Batman?
Yeah. The Twilight Batman.
Hold on, no. I can see why. Hold on, Rick. When was Batman 2 initially supposed to come out?
I don't know. I'm just glad that it's
late 2025.
That's why it was a mistake to do that, right? Because I'm gonna tell you the reason why. You can't have the two biggest IPs coming out in the same year. It doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
To me. So let one have that shine that year, and then boom to the next one.
Facts, Mac. Facts. Hey, Ty Kid, we're not saying that the Batman movie was bad. We are saying that Batman was bad. Awful. Ozzy is here. Listen, that skinny, bony jabroni in that horrible suit. Get him out of here.
You saying he doesn't have the look?
He doesn't have the look. All right, listen, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Watchtower, and we do talk about comic books and stuff like that. So let's put this in perspective. Let's say we all live in Gotham City, New Jersey, right? And we are a bunch of hoodlums. It's me, it's Parker, it's Levon, it's Ty That Man. Hell, let's say it's Max City and Ozzy are with us. Hell, Mustang Gamer. If we're all in the alley and we just robbed a bank, and that 160-pound man comes out, are we in terror? Wearing a pack of combat boots that are all loud? No, we're not running from him. I'm squaring up with him. Let's go.
But my only question is, which are like the Batman? Is this
and greatness
like,
to put
a younger Batman or like
Batman from Twilight, right?
Yes,
that dude that played on.
Great movie series, by the way. My opinion.
Shit. Forgot about him.
I'm scared of that dude.
No, exactly. Like, bro, if we all rolled in the alley and saw that dude, matter of fact, I'm gonna get my kids to beat him up. I'm like, look, you guys beat this man up because we don't have time to waste our energy. Bro, listen, a lot of times people are given a part and they bring the role to life and it's believable. Can I interest you in Robert Downey Jr. with Iron Man? Huh? Can I interest you in Chris Evans playing Captain America? Can I interest you in Chris Hemsworth playing Thor? This guy was a horrible Batman. I'm sorry. His Bruce Wayne sucked. His Batman was even worse. He was dressed up looking sad like he belonged to some kind of goth kids group on South Park the whole movie. He's pouting. He had no relationship with Alfred. Nothing. Get him out of here. That was the worst Batman. Not the worst Batman movie. Don't misquote me. That was the worst Batman the Rick's ever seen. He's too small. Maybe they're delaying it because he's got to get bigger. He's too small to play Batman. That's Robin at best. Get him ass out of here. That is or Nightwing, yes. But maybe they can do something with that horrible Flash movie to fix this and change that nigga into Robin or Nightwing. Because he is not Batman. He's too small. Listen, in order to play Batman, you gotta be at least a good Bruce Wayne. Ben Affleck, good Bruce Wayne. Do we agree here? Christian Bale, good Bruce Wayne. Can we all agree here? Michael Keaton, good Bruce Wayne. Can we all agree? Yes.
Adam West was the greatest.
Adam West, great Bruce Wayne. You got to get the first part right before you move on. And everybody knows, if you're a Batman fan, that his secret identity is Bruce Wayne. He's really Batman. That's what it is.
I'm just going to put it out there that Nightwing has played Batman. It's for the comic heads out there.
No, Vaughn, you're misunderstanding. Vaughn, we're not saying it's a bad movie. We're just saying he's a bad Batman. That's all. I'm not the only one saying it. Oh, you know what? Hell, we got to do a poll for this. We gotta bury this emo Batman once and for all.
Why are you doing that, Rick?
Yeah, take it from
also,
here.
Did you get the numbers for the Batman? The first one, how did they do in the box office?
Not better than Batman versus Superman, I don't think. But the budget wasn't as big.
Oh no, I was asking that. But I think it makes sense for them to push it back because they're getting too closer to the Superman movie because that's going to set it all off. So that's why I say I don't have a problem with the delay in the Batman because they're too close to each other coming out, and like let one have his own shine, and things.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I have just put up a poll. Do you think Pattinson was a good Batman? Yes, no, or well, he'd be a better Nightwing. No, but he'd make a good Nightwing. So,
but one thing about Batman, though, Rick, it's always been different iterations of Batman, though. So yeah,
okay, then that's fine. I'm not fighting that.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is the Batmans that okay. Michael Keaton wasn't that big of a Batman, right? But he's bigger than this guy. Michael Keaton wasn't as big as him, but at least his suit gave you the illusion that he was big. He was more terrifying. All I'm saying is, this guy can be a good actor. I'm not saying that he's a bad actor. I'm just saying he's not a good Batman actor. Look, listen, man, I wouldn't play a good midget. I'm 6'7". So, everything doesn't work for everybody.
Maybe he's a younger Batman, though.
Okay, all right. If you're a younger Batman, okay, let's go with the younger Batman. If he's a younger Batman, at least show where he was. He shouldn't be taking that many hits because when Batman was young, he was still well trained in martial arts.
I don't think that's on him though.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like this Batman got hit a lot. He got shot. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's not on him though, Rick. Right there. That's not on him.
Parker. All I'm saying is exactly. It's not on him. Again, it's an overall thing. So that's why you can't. That's why I don't agree with that. I know that Batman was a badass with martial arts, regardless if he put on a cowl or not. That guy that played Batman. His particular Batman, again, you're right, it's not a him, but that particular Batman that he played, he got hit way too much. He was getting shot. They heard him coming. He glided out of the police station. He fell on his ass, and he didn't even break anything. Like, what is that?
Yeah. Like, if you look at much the later Batman, what you see inherit that martial law. The earlier Batman didn't really have
that. Is here. What's good?
Adam West didn't have no martial arts. I can tell you that.
Yeah, but first of all, Adam West also came out when it was like the 60s. You still had Jim Crow laws down in Alabama. And for the time that came out, let's be honest, that 1967, 69 Batman was all about the car. Nobody cared about freaking who was
playing Batman. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so like
dancing around in daylight. Nobody
Batman.
Yeah, but
it's always been different Batman. Even when you look at the different versions of Batman, you look at you look at comic books and stuff.
Bro, what you're saying is your opinion, and I cannot find anything wrong with what you said. All I'm saying is, for me, who is a Batman graduate of the freaking Bruce Wayne freaking university, he got hit way too much. That's one of the first things you learn as a martial artist, trained by the League of Shadows. Whatever background story you want to go with, he got hit too much. And he wasn't very stealth. He's walking in the front of the club.
I believe that comes with the choreograph or whatever, like what they did. More than they had to do with Patrick Robinson.
Thank you, Dark Lord Fusion, my man. Thank you. Dark Lord Fusion.
I disagree.
He said Pattinson was a horrible Bruce. Yeah, you got to get Bruce, bro. If you can't be Bruce Wayne, you can't be Batman. That's it. Christian Bale wasn't a big jacked up dude, but when you saw him dressed up, you saw him talking. You saw the way that his body language, his disposition, his all of it. He was a good Bruce Wayne. A great Bruce Wayne he was. He was a great Bruce Wayne, Christian Bale was. Adam West, nobody really cared about him playing Bruce. This is the 60s. My dad was freaking watching that when he was a kid. So it doesn't really, my father was born in 58, 59. So that was his Batman. He didn't have a problem with him. Now, the Ben Affleck Batman, huge guy, 6'4", big ass dude. Gotham is gone to shits. And that's the reason for his Batman shooting up shit and killing everybody. So every Batman has a story and there's a reason for it. I don't understand why this Batman, being Pattinson, is walking in the front of a club, not being very stealth. He's wearing, instead of tabby boots that a ninja would wear, he's wearing these freaking combat boots. And he's taking too long.
He's not a ninja.
Well, then what, Bill Vaughn?
He's not a.
But is that not Batman's backstory?
That's what I'm asking. Did you actually watch this movie? Because it explains why he's not doing this stuff. He's not a ninja in this universe. He wasn't trained by ninja. He was trained by Alfred.
Okay, he was trained by Alfred. Okay, so now I'll take away the fact that he got hit. I just don't think he's big enough.
He was suicidal in the whole movie, and his Bruce Wayne was purposely written like that. So in the next one, he could become the Bruce Wayne. That's why they dropped lines like, he's not actually doing nothing for the city. He's basically.
Yes, I was going to get to that. 100%. I was going to get to
that. I'm actually, is this a younger version of Batman? They doing?
Know. This is year 2 Batman. He's only been Batman for 2 years.
How old is he now? Because now there's different stages, and they say Bruce was Batman when he was 18 years old, and now they even pushed it back further now so it could fit canon with Damian and with Dick Grayson being able to be 2 Robins at once. Because if you go by that storyline, then that means that Bruce will be like 55 years old playing Batman. So
he's like 30 years old in this universe. He only been Batman for 2 years.
He's 30 years old? Oh man, that's too old.
This is a grounded Superman, a Batman. He's not meant to be a ninja. He's suicidal in the whole movie. He got mental illness.
Now, let me ask you this.
That's the point of the movie.
Listen, shout out to Vaughn for coming through, y'all, and Vaughn had cleared up some of my displeasures with this. Shout out to Vaughn.
Him being skinny don't mean he can't fight.
Okay, but here's why, and here is my rebuttal to that.
And if unrealistic,
but Batman is a lot like but Vaughn, Batman's a lot like Mike Tyson. It's the intimidation, the fear.
Yeah, but every Batman not like that though.
Do you think they feared this Batman in the movie?
They do. The whole opening monologue tells you the criminals were scared just from the signal.
He was slapping that one guy. Now here's what I don't like when I see scenes like this. Batman's beating up one guy. He's beating the living shit out of him, punching him like his face has got to be broken, and all the rest of the gangsters are sitting around. No, at least, and Batman by Michael Keaton they would try to jump him or something, or grab him from behind. Grab the guy's gun and make him shoot the other one or something like that. And I thought that was a little odd that didn't happen here.
They were showing the fear. They were scared of him.
Oof, man, listen.
Brother Batman, he literally had an ended monologue in the movie talking about he got to become more than vengeance. He got to become a hope. So,
well, that'll explain him. He got to help Gotham now. There was rumors that Pattinson didn't want to work out. I'm pretty sure you read them too online. I mean, listen, I was all over this movie before it came out. And out of all the Batman movies or Batman universe, the best one that in the last 10 years was a goddamn Joker movie.
They didn't want him big. If they wanted him big, they would just put him in the muscle
more than
suit.
10 years ago.
If they wanted him to be big, they didn't want him to be big.
Pause. All right. So Vaughn has gave us some clarity. Now, with clarity, still doesn't change my mind. I don't like him as Batman. Give me the dude from Reacher. I'll take that fucking guy all day. When I see that guy, give that motherfucker a cape and a cowl.
Yeah, that's unrealistic. That's unrealistic, though.
Yeah, but that dude right there, now listen. Now, let's put it into context, right? If Pattinson Batman showed up in Batman versus Superman, Superman will one-shot him with his heat vision. Pew!
He can one-shot any Batman, really.
Not Ben Affleck Batman, he's not. No!
But it doesn't matter the size, though. Listen, that's not.
The nigga asked Superman, "Do you bleed?" And I know he can hear him because he's got super hearing. And he didn't run. He stood there. He ripped the top off of his car. It doesn't matter the size. It doesn't matter the size of Batman or you compare it to Superman. It doesn't even matter. So it don't matter if it's Patterson, Affleck, Val Kilmer, whoever. Now he was the worst Batman. Well, no, Clooney. Clooney and Kilmer were probably the bottom. Yeah. Kilmer played a decent Bruce Wayne, but let's be honest, George Clooney said that he played his Batman as a homosexual, as gay. Well, that's what he said. That's what George Clooney said.
Well, we know that's not true about this being the worst Batman. Box office say otherwise.
Oh, as far as it didn't bring in a whole bunch of money, but it didn't cost a lot either.
Yes, it did. Almost cost $200 million to make.
Hold on,
which one?
The Batman.
Yeah, it didn't have the BVS budget, but BVS did pretty well. But it just didn't. The budget didn't.
It was the same. You can't say people don't like the Batman. People showed up.
Bro. You did not hear me say that at all. I didn't say it was a bad.
No, he was talking about the movie as a whole.
I was just talking about him.
If he was trash, nobody would go see the
movie. Let's see here. I don't know. I mean, there's been times where actors didn't do a great job and people still went to go see it. I mean, it's just, it's name brand recognition. It's fucking Batman, bro. I could have played Batman.
The movie's highly rated too, brother. The movie's highly rated.
Well, it was a good movie. I mean,
that Jack Reacher guy's not a better actor. I'd rather a good actor than a guy that's big. All right,
well, let me ask you this, Vaughn. Batman says about 3 lines a movie. He don't really say much. He just beats the shit out of you. People are asking questions, and he'll say, "Here's the clue. This is what it is." Batman doesn't have a lot of dialogue. Bruce Wayne talks a lot, but Batman doesn't really say it. In the suit, he says very little. So, Levon! I'm glad we touched the shout out to Vaughn for coming through again. Shout out for the chat, Dark World Fusion, Ozzy and the homies. These brothers, they think just like Rick thinks.
It was too much misinformation going on. I had to jump in.
Yeah, we appreciate it, but we still don't like that motherfucking Batman, Vaughn. We think he's too
it don't matter what you like. The general audience like him.
Yeah, that's cool. You cleared up a lot of shit. I'm wondering why he's getting hit. All right, he's not a ninja. He's wearing fucking comics.
Oh yeah, man. I got the seal book too over that.
Shout out to Ty, Walton Ty, that woman. She said that movie with Pattinson was trash. Man, Pattinson, only one that like him is Vaughn. Damn, Pattinson.
Ty, you like Captain Marvel, don't you?
Who? Ty? I don't think Ty. You like Captain Marvel? I don't think she does.
And the reason people think it's trash because they so accustomed to them trash as MCU movie, they think everything's supposed to be an action movie.
Now, when the MCU does put out a good movie, like the Marvels, nobody goes to
that shit was trash.
No fucking
nobody
way.
liked it, brother.
No, nobody liked it. That is true. Nobody liked it, but it wasn't a bad movie.
People who don't like the Batman, people that don't like the Batman like Fast and the Furious and MCU movies.
Oh Oh, listen, first of all, you will never catch the Rick at a Fast and Furious movie. Brianios is here. Look at Brianios. Brianios, I don't know if he's serious or not. He likes fucking with me. He says Pattinson is the greatest Batman. That's a goddamn lie. All right, listen. I didn't say he was the worst Batman. I said he was a bad Batman. I put him over Clooney, and I'll put him over Kilmer. He's not better than Keaton, and he's not better than Affleck. We ain't going there, bro. We are not going there. Dude. So, listen, Pattinson, I didn't like him, but I would never throw dirt on his name into the Clooney and Val Kilmer situation there. I wouldn't dare do that. Now, let's be honest. The best Batman of all time is Kevin motherfucking Conroy. So let's just end that whole discussion here. Kevin Conroy, the greatest Batman. Hey, the voting is, look, I don't know shit. The 67% say that they think Pattinson was a good Batman. Now, I think you guys are getting confused by a good Batman and a good movie. I gotta I don't know. I gotta get.
He's a good Batman.
Well, he's a detective. Hit the like button. It was a good.
You gonna see if you like shit like that Black Panther 2 movie, you wouldn't like the Batman. It's above your thinking level. You just think MCU shit is the top shit.
Well,
that's
I'm
trash.
gonna support any Black Panther movie. Anyway.
Disney movies are made for children.
Not anymore. They're made for other audiences, and they're not children. If you smell what the Rick is cooking. So, Levon, where are we going now?
Let's talk about Monarch.
Monarch, all right. So we got Monarch episode 2 here. Any of you guys do your homework and watch Monarch like the Rick asked you to? Parker?
I did.
Parker, did you watch Monarch?
No, I didn't watch it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Ty, did you watch Monarch?
Honestly, I don't even know what that is. I wasn't here when y'all talked about it.
Oh my God! See, this is. I know Deuce watched it. Well, nonetheless, I gave this. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars if I had to. Now I was a little upset because part of that is because episode 2 doesn't move one of its 2 storylines forward. As the Wyatt Russell led timeline. Instead jumps back 7 years to 52, and then you go back to 2015, I think it is. So there's a lot of jumping back in Monarch season 2. I always hated that jumping back stuff because it confuses you. It confuses me. It confuses me on a lot of that stuff with like Walking Dead when maybe like 7 years ago. If I didn't see that caption, I'd be confused as hell what was going on. So that's why I hate sometimes when they do that stuff. And you're like, oh, wow, this is, 7 years before. So it's almost like you're doing a prequel and a current thing at the same time. Listen, you can get away with that on shows, especially drama shows, stuff like that. It's good for it. I like Monarch. I like the way that it's going. I gave it a 4 out of 5. Levon, what did you give Monarch episode 2?
Probably the same score.
Same score? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I had to watch it again. I watched them again anyway because I was up to like episode 4 before we actually started covering it on the channel. I just think that listen, we have yet to see Godzilla. We saw some giant flying like freaking bat. He came down here, and look, the monsters are nice, but again, they don't show a lot of Godzilla. I get it. You didn't see the Avengers.
You see more of the human characters.
Yes.
That's
and I think that's what they're doing. They're using this to give the human characters a backstory because in a monster movie, I don't want to hear humans. You can't even hear it. I
think you're gonna probably see Godzilla later.
Yeah, he said, y'all keep watching. It connects at the end. Facts, Ty Kid. See, Ty Kid, my man. See, guys like Ty Kid are genuine. See, my man. Now, I love it.
Where's Monarch at? Because I don't even know.
It's on Apple TV Plus. Apple TV Plus.
Too bad the new movie looks trash.
Well, that's going to be big numbers. It's already trending to be, like, I think, do like 400 million. I think it's going to be 400 million.
Visual effects look bad in that movie.
Oh, man. Let's see. Hold on. Godzilla. Let's see. What is Godzilla versus Kong 2 trending?
I'm not doubting. Mine just like the quality went
brutal, bro.
The quality went down in this movie.
So I know it was trending to do like internationally like $200 million like the first week because remember this is real big in Asia over there. Godzilla, King Kong over here is gonna do like $150, and then so they were talking like it was gonna do big. Listen, they gonna keep making these damn things like they keep making them badass Jurassic Park movies. Bro, after Jurassic Park 2, they should have stopped. I mean, I can't really say that because the one with Star-Lord in there, that the first one was good. But then after that, like, bro, how many dinosaurs can't keep roaming the fucking California and shit? Nah, come on, bro. Yeah, like, come on, man. Like, you got to stop that. Bro, man, first of all, the U.S. government ain't having it. If dinosaurs was really running wild like that, they would nuke the fucking place. They ain't got time for that. You can't be letting raptors be in chicken coops and shit. Like, bro, that can't happen. But Godzilla vs. Kong, I forgot the money, Vaughn. It's trending like crazy. Like big numbers. Like, it's supposed to break the March box office. Let's see here. I can't find anything on it.
I don't know. I don't see it breaking Batman vs Superman.
Let's see here. We'll see. Batman versus Superman. It started out heavy, but it didn't have legs. A lot of people, trashed it. Martha. Where'd you hear that name? I mean, certain things shouldn't have been done in that movie. That was done. That Lex Luthor wasn't very good.
Lex Luthor was good though.
I wasn't feeling him. He's acting more like actually, that's Lex Luthor Jr. That's not the real Lex. So,
Yeah, well, that is a Lex Luthor because his father's dead. So
now you got who was at the end of that? Was it Deathstroke that came in at the end on the boat?
No, Deathstroke.
Yeah, Deathstroke at the end. I thought they could have did something with that, but they didn't move.
That was Justice League.
Yeah, okay, that was Deathstroke there. Now that Batman nightmare scene in the Snyder movie, they could have did something with that for sure. And I think I think they just you can't abandon projects like that when it has potential. That's why Warner Brothers didn't invest heavily in that Joker movie. But now that they saw that that it did $1 billion as an R-rated movie, bro, that's unheard of. Not many R-rated movies do $1 billion.
Yeah, but even if you look at, to me, even with that Joker movie, it didn't feel like really like an adaptation from a comic book. So you just had the name Joker, but it didn't really feel like.
Now,
so,
I'm be honest with you. I think the second one they're gonna fuck this up. I can see that happening. I can see that. Moby XL is here. He said people shitting on Pattinson already. Goddamn. Hey, look, man. Look, it is what it is. People was killing LeBron when he didn't win a championship in his first year. Hey, that's just, you expect greatness sometimes, like right off the gate. It doesn't always happen.
So Ricky's in the minority on the Robert Pattinson stuff.
No, there's a lot of people in the chat that think so. I don't know. Levon's
brother, and them people like MCU movies.
Everybody likes MCU movies. What are you talking about? The box office says so. So that was my Monarch episode 2. What do you want to do now, Levon?
Let's talk about Invincible.
All right, fine. Yeah, buddy. Yeah,
it was pretty good.
It was.
I liked it.
It finally. But you know what? It did. Now here's what Invincible. So I get it. It's animation. You got to move fast.
Yeah,
but man, he went from not wanting to do nothing for his little brother to like damn near leading them like the Underground Railroad to save these people. Like I was like, I'm like, man, what the hell's going on with that? So now let me ask this again.
Like that. He was like that because he didn't want to become his daddy because his daddy wasn't shit.
No, I can tell you the reason why, right? Now,
what's that?
He was mad because he seen what his father left his mother in that state of being depressed and stuff like that. Then he finds his father, making another family. So so initially, he was upset. Even though I didn't watch the episode, I'm just talking about the psyche of the character, though, right? So that's why he was so upset and didn't really want to help out, whatever. But the kids is always innocent. Though. They don't got no choice in that. You know what I'm saying? So I guess maybe that's why he started wanting to help his brother or whatever.
Yeah, they described on how like the insects' lives are different, and maybe his father's DNA slowed down. Like they only lived for a year, so he got this insect pregnant. She looks like a praying mantis or something. Like it's just crazy as hell. Like that whole thing about how they breed those Viltrumites or whatever. I don't know, Parker, man. They might, if a Viltrumite and a Kryptonian had a baby, might be some problems.
No, not really. Here's the thing. Cause it could, it could also slow down the absorption rate of what they could absorb from the sun. So that could be a problem.
Yeah, but the kid's gonna be born already with crazy strength.
Yeah.
So the absorption doesn't mean nothing. It's just that finally when he does,
it does though.
But hold on, no. As a Viltrumite, he will be already strong. He wouldn't need the sun yet. Oh, by the way, once he reaches puberty and then he's able to absorb the sun like a Kryptonian, he's gonna be overpowered. Nobody be able to stop him.
No, it won't be overpowered because listen, I think the Viltrumite will overtake, so it'll seem less Kryptonian.
Well, you don't know that though. It depends. Some people,
perfect example. Look at Mark.
But it's Mark. But I'm saying, but some people's parents' genes take different way. Like especially with Kryptonians, like we don't know if the Kryptonian side would take president or the Viltrumite side. That's what you don't know that. But here's what I do know: if he's born and the Viltrumite gene is there as a kid, he's automatically going to be stronger than every other kid. He's not going to have to wait until he gets to the puberty when he sticks his arm in a tractor or something on a farm to find out he's got super strength. He's going to know that automatically once he's.
But how long took the guy Invincible for his powers to kick in?
He was a kid. He was younger than Clark was. Well, I don't know. It depends.
Hold on, he was human. That's different. He's human.
Yeah, none of these guys are human. None of these guys are human.
None
of them human. Agent Slugger is here. What's good, brother? He said, "What's good?" Panel in chat. Yeah, see, Park. Tie that man. Good call. That's what there's humans, bro. These are both alien freaking. These are non-humans, bro. So you can't say like. So he'll come out of the womb picking up cars. I don't think you can cut his damn umbilical cord. How? You gonna have to find something else to cut it, or have the father break it off or something. It ain't gonna happen. So yeah, that's
just heat vision. Heat vision.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm about to say because remember
that's how the man think about
it, the woman or the female, somebody's got to be a Viltrumite or Kryptonian, and you can't really hurt them like with human shit. It takes a lot.
We don't know how. Like I think like far as like some like I think maybe because remember like the Kryptonian DNA wouldn't be as fully powered, right? Because if you talk about someone that's already on Krypton, or you just talk about a Kryptonian general after post Krypton, that's different.
That's all we can talk about because Krypton.
Are we talking about post Krypton? Yeah. Like okay, then that'd be completely different. Like whatever, right? Because then they're already super strong.
Let's say for instance that a Viltrumite female had a baby by Clark Kent. That kid's gonna be impossible to hurt. Like
because you already got the cell structure. Exactly. It's already there.
Exactly.
So I think that what I would say, I think the Kryptonian will probably overpower the Viltrumite DNA.
In the sun,
we probably could add more. It could possibly, who knows, speed up the absorption rate. Not only that. Hold on, let me say this though. What I'm about to say. Look at Superboy Prime or Superman Prime in that instance though, like how his absorption rate comes much more quicker, and so he could also absorb the other radiations from the sun, like probably more so than whereas with the regular Kryptonians just
Kara can't absorb.
So it's this limit, so that would be the only really big killer, like the absorption rate of absorbing, and maybe kryptonite will be less. It would be less of a problem for him as well.
And the red sun too. It probably won't.
Yeah, because then now remember red sun that he can store that energy. It won't matter which sun, he still can store that. Then definitely could be a problem.
Put that motherfucker in the desert, some bad shit's gonna happen. It's like
yeah.
But yeah, that's something to think about. I was like, damn, because I saw the Viltrumite mate with anything, and I was like, damn, if they made it with a Kryptonian, bro, woo, you got some problems. You got some problems. Levon, where we going, brother?
Let's talk about TikTok.
Oh, man. So TikTok. Now, does anybody here? You know what? Hold on. The Rock's going to do a poll. Read the articles, Brody. I'll get this poll.
All right. So the House passed a TikTok ban bill, but is the app really a national security threat?
It could be.
The House of Representatives passed legislation on Wednesday giving TikTok two choices: find a buyer for the immensely popular video app or face a nationwide ban in the U.S. President Biden has indicated he would sign the law, but first it must clear to the Senate, where it faces an uncertain future. Several other anti-TikTok efforts in the Senate.
Yeah, but hold on, let me stop you there. Biden's not telling us anything different here. It has to be cleared by the Senate first. The Senate, they get the law together, then the president signs off on it. He's not saying this is the same thing that Trump proposed. So now, I guess because there's a different president that's proposing it, that's not hated by everybody, that it's a big deal. But when Trump, I guess when Trump did it, he tried to force Microsoft to buy him, and then Satya Nadella didn't want anything to do with it. He said, "No, we don't want to buy that." So go ahead, continue.
Okay, and is it too soon to tell whether House legislation will meet a different fate?
Well,
okay.
I mean, listen, I know people in my household that use TikTok. I never saw what the big deal was. It seeing a bunch of people doing weird ass stuff. Hell, you can get that off of Facebook or whatever. I don't know how this whole TikTok thing became popular. Maybe it's I'm an old fart. You know, I don't think any 40. You know, I don't think any 40. I don't think any 40-year-old should be watching TikTok. I'm just saying.
TikTok creators get paid. TikTok creators get paid more money. Hold on. TikTok creators get paid way more money than YouTubers. Anybody on Facebook, any other platform, they get them the most money.
That, man.
Hold on, listen. I'm telling you why. It's easier for you to get a following on TikTok versus YouTube or versus any other one because how they put you out there. YouTube,
and this is coming from a TikTok creator, by the way, guys. So
I'm trying to tell you, it's easier. You can make $4,000 in one day faster than you can on YouTube. You can promote a sock on a stick, and you can make $4,000 in one day. So I'm just telling you,
wow, really,
it's way more easier.
And for that reason, I want it canceled. Go ahead, Pastor.
Oh, Lord.
Whoa, Dwight. My bad. Pastor Joe, what is good, bro? I can't have you come up here without playing your freaking theme song here. Do you know your theme song is Jimmy Cliff, Vietnam, brother. Shout out to Pastor Joe. He's here. Pastor Joe! Yeah, you done snuck in here. Now listen, Pastor Joe, I got a text message from our little fat buddy, Next Gen 720. He said you're starting a live show today. Is that the truth? Are you really starting a live show today?
Not today, man. It's not today. It's at the end of the month or maybe the first or second week in April. I still have to get some stuff. Okay. The community is still donating to me to get stuff, so I'm gonna get a nice little moderate rig just to stream, you know.
Okay.
So it's not today, but it would be on a Sunday at 7, a nice clean Christian podcast.
Oh, absolutely. So we better not be coming in there cursing and all of that other stuff. I hear you.
That's right. We call it the Let's Get It podcast, where we just recap what something similar to what you're doing, Rick. We'll recap what the week of gaming news, and we have some new things to keep the audience engaged. So I'm still in the planning out phase, but yeah, that's what we're doing.
Shout out to Pastor Joe. That's the Pastor. Now, what do you think of this TikTok business? Now, before you answer me, in my church, we're told to stay off of like social media, and we are not of the world. We're supposed to leave that kind of stuff alone. So how do you feel about TikTok, Pastor Joe?
Well, TikTok and any social media site has its place, right? Where it starts to get tricky is when it is, different influencers you follow might not have content that might be, good for you and what you're trying to do in your life consume. But that besides the point. What made TikTok popular was the way information was consumed. It's very short and very interactive, and that is what made it popular. Because if you notice, sites like Instagram and Facebook and even YouTube, they basically copy the model of TikTok.
YouTube Shorts.
And because it was so popular, right? Yes. So TikTok is massive. I mean, they did say that because of TikTok, our attention span is becoming shorter and shorter. But yes, that model of social media has become massive in the past years. Persons are making mad money. I mean, that there's where you got the AI. It has the AI people who, eating up like I forgot what the name of this girl. There was a popular girl who was acting like a NPC. You know what? TikTok is a phenomenon by itself. Some of the older heads are going on it to see if they can make money off of it. But yes, it is a money making thing. It's very big. And guess what? TikTok is consumed more in America, maybe more than any other place in the world. So that is why, that is why they want to start to put some kind of regulations on it. But it's looking like they want to just make it go kablooey altogether. If it is they don't get a US buyer.
The US thinks that they're stealing information. But I got a shout out here. I got a shout out to Deuce who's here. He said, sorry, I'm late. Hit the like button. And shout out to my man Aaron. He's here. He said, Rick, my man. He said, also can't wait for Pastor's Church podcast every Sunday. Go on, Pastor. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. Shout out to the brothers for coming through. Shout out to the brothers for coming through. Appreciate that.
It's very interesting. It's very interesting to see how the US deals with TikTok, because they said the Chinese is using it to spy, right? And the same version of TikTok in the US is not the same version of TikTok in China.
That's what I was just going to say that. I was just going to say that.
I'm taking it that Ty loves TikTok. That's what I'm thinking here.
No, I just don't. I don't understand their logic. You don't want them to have it, so you forcing them to sell it to an American company, but it's a threat to the U.S.
So we can put regulatory laws on it. That's why.
They can make money off of it.
America wants to regulate it. They want to make money off of it. We don't like any entity coming in this country making more money than the people. That's just what it comes down to, bro. They don't like it. All right? As they shouldn't. Me being the patriot that I am. Good. So, that's what the Rick feels about that. Anything else on this topic about old TikTok ban? Hopefully it does happen. And the audience here, and thank God I have a good audience. I love you guys. I said, does anybody use TikTok in here? 78% said no. So I do have a normal audience here. We have a normal audience. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
There's always one, ladies and gentlemen.
No, yeah, listen here, man. You got, like you said, TikTok, the algorithm of getting, notice is great. Better than YouTube. It is. Yeah. Right, you can go to Naked Shorts, put your highlights.
It's the algorithm of a serial killer. It doesn't make it good. Stop that.
I mean, listen, I think it's just like,
can you explain to me? Hey, why are we hating? Parker, explain it to us.
America always hates on something they can't control.
Yep.
Come on now.
You know it's true, Rick.
So,
and I live here, so you know.
Oh, look, listen. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty. I hope they shut this shit down.
And I got to bring it back to what Rick said, too. Hold on. I got to make it now. The church talking about not wanting their members on social media.
Yes.
Like, come on now.
Yeah, they don't.
That's crazy.
A lot of churches.
Now, we all now, trust me, we all know, social media or not, a lot of dirt doesn't happen up in the church. Not saying your church, but I'm saying church in general. Remember, look at the biggest church, right? The Vatican, whatever, right? They got like all those books they got hidden when you can't even go.
Let's bloody things up with those guys.
I'm just saying, I'm not taking church that want me on social media. What are they? What are they trying to hide?
A lot of churches don't. Well, I mean, they think that you might run. All right. For example, before I go on to Facebook to post a show, I'll click on my Facebook, and there are women up there with like thongs on, hopping up and down on sexual toys or something, and it just pops up. Like, I don't know these people. Like, it's just weird. Like, I guess that's probably why they want you to show. Now, listen, not saying that I don't like that stuff, but all I'm saying is that it shows up there, and like, go ahead.
What you need to do, Ricky? What you need to do is that you see what happens is that your algorithm is not purged. Anytime it is something pops up on TikTok or on Facebook or on Instagram, there is a feature where you can hold down said content and tap not interested. When it is you tap not interested, what happens there is that the algorithm learns that you are not interested in whatever content you are not interested in, and it will no longer feed you that. So when I go through my social media, I don't see no women jumping and illicit content. I get things that I am interested in. You will see religious things. You will see things about animals. You will see those type of content coming on my thing.
Bushmeat. You can see the bushmeat up there. So now listen, the bushmeat that you see on your TikTok and social media is different than the bushmeat they be showing on mine. Now, the fact that I don't spend more than like 2 minutes on there, I don't get a chance to say I don't want to see this stuff. I only go on there to post the show. That's it. Once I post the show, like I'm in and out, like a crack house. Like I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm out. So, but it always like I would do it right now, like live on screen, but I don't want it to show something. It always shows something like crazy, like some girl named Bunny something. Bro, she is into more ish than I ever seen in my life. And she can't keep her clothes on. Like, what is wrong with this girl? Like, every time she talking about some, look at this. And it's like part of her story. And I'm like, yo, man, what is this happening? Yeah, Aaron says, he said, I don't know how I feel about the TikTok ban. I like hearing you guys take. Yeah, I think they're trying to steal information. That's what I mean. I think so. I think that all those apps are stealing information. Think about this. Hold on. Let me tell you something. And this is true. When I was searching for a gaming PC, right? I was looking everywhere to find one. Now, every time I open up my web browser, I go on my phone, gaming PCs show up everywhere. Like all over the place. Like I'm like, bro, like that's yo.
Like they know what you're so they're gonna feed you that type of information.
Here's the thing, right? Now we talk about they're gonna try to steal information. We know America like to steal information, right? You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? We've been trying to find. They like to steal the information,
bro. Listen, first of all,
I'm just saying,
you can't crash 2 planes in our buildings and think we're not going to be stealing information. That's what happened because the one time we didn't steal information, we got caught with our pants down. So yes,
they didn't get caught with their pants down.
Yeah, we did. That's why we're gonna be tapping phones and all. Listen, this is America. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make sure that never happens again. So
what you mean? It was in bed with them. That's a fact. Right? They knew these guys. They knew the guys that did it. They was in bed with them. Like, come on with the. I won't say a name, but come on, we know what it was. Stop it. Like, it was a planned attack. They a deal probably went bad. That's probably what happened.
Oh man,
come on.
See, went bad. Damn. So listen, I don't know. Be honest with you, I don't know. I just hate the TikTok. My kids get on my nerves. Like, we'll be watching a movie or something, and I hear that shit going, like, what are you doing? I'm watching TikTok, Dad. I'm like, well, turn that ish off. I don't want to hear it. You know, I want to hear. I don't want to see these people trying to mimic these dances where you have like this big fat couple trying to do something that the skinny couple did, and the girl done fell on top of the guy
too, though.
Yeah,
so
like, bro, do that. I'm not.
Whoever posts that stuff, like repost something, you can mute them, and then that won't show up on your feed, and so you can just mute them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Hey, look now, listen. If they tune into the show, we would love to have their audience here. But you know, but that being said, look, hit the like button. Or we're coming into our last our topic here is a weekend box office. I usually start the show with it, but it wasn't updated, so I don't know if we have weekend box office or not. I'll try to get some kind of inkling of what the hell happened. I don't know what's going on with my damn site here. All right, so let's see here. Weekend box office. It's still not there. It's Jesus Christ.
Well, why you do? Well, that's that. But I would say this: it's getting closer, right, to the big showdown, July 11th, right? 2025. You got Superman, and I think was it 2 weeks later you got the Fantastic Four, Rick?
Oh, that's next year. That's next year.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, so it's getting closer. I mean this year, but yeah, it's next year though, right?
All right. So look, I got a little bit of article here for you guys. Kung Fu Panda 4 was #1 at the box office. And
that's a given.
And Sandworm, with 30 million the second week. This is that Sunday. Doom Part 2, I guess, was #2. And
I see that.
Yeah. So so that's what we was. I can't give you guys in depth of what happened. This is some deadline. I usually go to Box Office Mojo. Yes, we did talk about the X-Men showrunner topic. Deuce. We heard that he was with a certain group. and they better have all their ducks.
He has OnlyFans too.
Yeah, he has OnlyFans as well.
Yeah.
So they better be.
Did a nurse get fired for having OnlyFans the first day?
They fired a teacher for having an OnlyFans.
There was a nurse that for having OnlyFans also.
Yeah,
the first day they fired her.
Now I know for a fact. Remember that transracial lady, Rachel Dawes, I think.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah,
like she had an OnlyFans showing like all kinds of stuff, and then she ended up getting fired. But then I think they had to pay her or something because you can't fire somebody for having a OnlyFans if it's not, because teachers have contracts. There's nothing in her contract that says she can't have an OnlyFans. So a student or whoever paid money to see her OnlyFans or something like that, and they try to fire her from. They ended up having to pay her because you can't tell her that she can't have it. Some kid just got it and he did what he did.
Yeah, man, she trying to make that money, man. It's legal what she's doing, so
Yeah, I mean, but she was doing like full frontal, bro. Like, yeah, like she wild out there.
Yeah, get her money how she get it. Get it how she live it, I guess.
Her husband's got no control, bro. Jesus Christ. Oh, man.
I mean, okay, he at home playing the game. Probably playing with you on Call of Duty, right?
That brother has lost it. All right, so everybody in the chat, everybody in the panel, I'm giving you all homework. All right? You're going to watch Monarch, episode 3. You're going to watch Invincible, episode 6. Okay?
And we're going to watch X-Men?
Yeah, of course. So we have 3 active shows going, and then starting next week, we're going to get into the Rick and Michonne Walking Dead show. So I don't want to overwhelm us with too many shows at one time. Let's finish up Invincible. Let's finish up Monarch before we get into the Rick and Michonne show. Plus, I got some episode 11s I got to catch up with on the Walking Dead franchise before it ended that way. So, yeah, listen, we are that type of show. We keep track. We give a series episode rating by episode here. This is what we do. So, everybody out there, please, Monarch, Invincible, watch it. It take 46 minutes. You come back. We create a conversation. This is what helps the show. This is what helps the chat rate. So, Parker, can you please watch the 2 shows? I know Levon will.
Hold on, I'm going to tell you. Check this out, right?
Ty,
check this out, right?
Can you make sure you do your homework, please?
I just didn't know about Monarch. I watched the other one.
All right, please do your homework. Jesus. God, I mean, my God. I mean, how hard are you guys going to play freaking Helldivers 2 for 5.5, 6 hours, but you can't spend 40 minutes watching Monarch or
That's the thing, Ray. Let me tell you something.
Oh, yeah, well, tell me something.
I did my homework this time.
Good job, Levon. Shout out to Levon for getting his homework done. He's fucking dependable here, not like my other guys here who,
listen here, man. Listen here.
Shout out to Levon.
Hey, I don't know who the fuck you think you is, right?
Oh, man.
Sorry, Pastor, but he gets real back here.
Yo, is he threatening me? Yo, shout out to
Listen,
Batman.
Man. I mean,
anyone other...
You talk, I don't really rock with guys that are like that.
Oh, man. So check it out.
I do most of these Gen Zers, whoever.
But can I tell you what Batman
somebody YouTube channel and see what they say the forum and see what they say you post.
All right, listen. All right. You don't listen.
Go ahead.
And this is why.
You said Batman was saying something?
Yeah,
go Batman.
Batman said something. He said anyone under 12 has no business having TikTok. Anyone over 12 has no business having TikTok. Facts.
Oh, over 12. Okay.
Over 12. Shout out to Batman. Me and him haven't been getting along lately, but shout out to him. I just don't trust black Europeans. That's all. But that's my nigga. So anyway.
I mean, I disagree with Batman says like, TikTok, look, the algorithm is crazy.
Of course, Batman, he disagrees. Of course, he does.
No, yeah, but listen to people. A lot of content creators use the TikTok, putting their clips out there and stuff too.
This content creator.
I mean, you should try though.
Nah, I'm good, bro. I don't want to do nothing to do with that. That's the last thing I need is my church see me on TikTok.
I mean, that's crazy.
I think they would prefer YouTube. I think people would prefer.
What's the difference? I'm saying it says social media though. So what? YouTube count? Is it YouTube on social media?
These arms are freaking here. 20 inches.
Isn't that YouTube on social media, right? Last time I checked.
He said he's not allowed. Leave him alone.
Oh, man.
I can do what I want, but I'm not going to hell over some Chinese app.
You can't. Listen. Oh, my God. Like, listen, man. I mean, you talk about... Okay, here's the thing, Rick. Now, Rick.
Wait a minute, you say stuff way worse on here than what's on TikTok.
But I asked God to forgive me afterwards, though.
Yeah, I mean, hell, I gotta come at you, Rick. Hold on, play now.
I asked God to forgive me for everything.
No, listen, man. I don't think it works like that.
It
right?
does work. Well, when's the last time you've been to a church, there, Mr. Parker?
Man, listen.
Well, I was just at church 2 hours ago. When were you there?
I mean, respectfully,
man, he said church in the S. We're at the same time. This man go to hell.
No, but I'm saying that's like, listen, here's the thing, right? I could go out, let's have a mind. I could go out and cheat on my wife, go to church, ask God for forgiveness, pay some tithes, and it's all good. No.
That's what they
say. It doesn't work like that.
Listen. Well, wait, okay then.
No.
Well, if you're a Catholic, hold up. What you just said, you can absolutely do in the Catholic Church, do all of that and go talk to a man of flesh and tell him, hey, how many Hail Marys? Am I good? Can I leave now? So
I think that's BS too.
Oh man.
Cause reason why, listen, man. That's
man. You what that man said?
I'm gonna get like, hold on, Rick. Hold
up. Batman. What's the name's got to read something? There. Go ahead, Levon. Read that.
I heard you. Go ahead.
So Parker is a member of the Church of the Slow FN Scientology.
We were Ty said, yeah, Ty. But we were she said, Levon. You see, you enjoy that, right?
Some of the worst people are in the church.
Really, Ty? Didn't I meet you in church? What are you talking about?
That's another subject.
No, but what I'm saying, Rick, about logically, none of that stuff doesn't make sense. I'm gonna do all this dirt Monday through Saturday, right? You know, whatever, right? In the club, doing God knows what, in VIP section, right? Yes. Boom. Sunday, I'm gonna wear my cleanest white suit to church. Yeah, I'm a clean man. God, what are we gonna call him?
Your sins are forgiven.
Pay your tithes. You think you're good? No. He's not good. Because one thing that the so-called church is getting one word only, repentance, right? That means changing from the course that puts you in a dirty spiritual state, right? That's my definition. And you don't got that because you had to keep going back asking for forgiveness, then, right? That's the one thing that's for the church, though. Right, it's always showing song and dance. You got people twerking in the church. Come on now, the church has been infiltrated by, forces of evil a long time ago, right? And that's us, you, me, and whoever, right?
I don't know about y'all fuck niggas, but I'm going to heaven, so I don't know.
Okay, how many times have you seen about the preachers of sleeping with the congressmen's wives?
Not my church.
Read that line, Levon. Where she said she meet him from? Was it the church?
The church. The chat on the chat line.
Ricky.
First of all, Ty, I've known Ty for 30-some years. What? How many years?
Yeah. It doesn't matter where you met him from, though.
I know Ty 30 years. There was no goddamn chat line 30 years ago. So that's a lie.
Oh, actually, it was. I mean, if I heard of Black Planet, you know what I mean?
That shit wasn't out then.
Yahoo Messenger?
All right. No, that wasn't out then either.
30 years ago?
Bro, we didn't even have. When I met Ty, we didn't even have home internet. What the fuck are y'all talking about here?
I'm just saying the chat line.
She made that shit up. That's not true.
No, shit. Me chat line been out there. What you talking about?
It was not. She was just Yahoo. Nah, she was just saying that we didn't have Yahoo. None of that shit. AOL. None of that shit.
You had fucking it was always a chat line.
Now, read what she said. Read what she said. Definitely through school friends. We were 13, bro. It was no damn.
Right?
Yeah, there you go. So that's that. So anyway,
you told me we became friends for school friends. Okay, that's different.
Yeah, exactly. So please.
No, I'm just saying the chat line been there for a long time.
And I know she was going to church. I knew she was going to church. Yeah, she used to.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
she don't go now, but I know she has been.
But it's a lot of it's bad sheep that's infiltrated the church. I'm gonna just say that, right? We've seen it. We've seen the stuff that we don't know, right?
Everybody can.
How many folks saw on the dead though? You look at the guy like the Bishop Eddie Long, right? You know what I'm saying? You look at the other guy, Haggard. Now that's something I ain't gonna say that on your show, but that was some other mess, though, right? We've seen about the deacons or pastors sleeping with people's wives up in the church.
Yeah, but them ain't really pastors, bro. Those are soldiers of the devil. Like they're posing.
Well, but people but I said infiltrated the church.
Yeah, exactly.
And so look at Easter. Everybody get dressed up on Easter, a big old fashion show, that's idolatry when you do the egg hunts in the church. Because that's really
we don't. Actually, we don't do that because Matter of fact, the pastor was like, he never saw a rabbit lay an egg. That's all BS.
That's worship the God.
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
No.
I will tell you guys something. Right? When it comes to all of this, it's very easy to know whether something is true or false, right? All the Bible helps us to see is that all you have to do is look at the fruits. Look at the fruits that comes out of that organization, of that church, and you will be able to tell whether it's true or false. So, you Big Money, you Parker, myself, we are representations of the church that we go to, and you will know what type of church it is based on how we carry about ourselves. So, we are the fruits. And the church is the tree. It's very simple.
Yeah. Shout out to Big Stout. He dropped the link. You guys, click on that. See what that is.
I'll click on it.
See what that is. He said
PS5 Pro specs.
Oh yeah. That's for
yeah, buddy.
Thanks, Big.
I gotta wait and see on that though.
We gotta wait. Well, first of all, that's on the point.
To me, Rick, that's too much for a PS5 Pro. I can understand it being a PS5, PS6.
Bro, I think that's PS6 specs. I'm telling you.
But then again,
Pro. I think that's PS.
They're not gonna put all that in a PS5 Pro. Look,
what if I would have tell you that the realistic specs is probably 14 to 16 teraflops? Like, what if these
that makes the most sense? That makes the most sense. I mean,
not really though.
Hold on, but if that's the dev kit, we always know they tune down the dev kit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They always tune it down.
It's like 10 right now. So like, I think at the most.
So you're telling me you're gonna double? So you're telling me you're gonna double the performance and still keep it at the same price? How's that possible?
Well, I mean, this is a premium product, Rick.
I think it'd be more
at the
efficient.
same price.
No. It probably costs like $600, probably.
Bro, from what the specs that they're talking about, bro, that's $900. With the specs that they were talking, I think you're talking like $900 with those specs.
I mean, I would just stick with a regular PlayStation and just build. If you want to spend like over $600 on a console, start saving that money and build your gaming PC. You got like at least $1,400 more to go.
Check it out. Let's look at it. Shout out to Big Stout for giving us that.
So rendering is at 45% faster than the PlayStation 5. Supports resolutions up to 8K, custom machine learning architecture, an AI accelerator, 33.5 teraflops.
Hey, look at that, bro.
And,
that is $1,000, bro. I'm sorry, you're not getting that for no $600.
And don't forget, live on the secret sauce that they have developed. The PSR.
The CPU from 4 years ago is cheaper than they were 4 years ago, so it's probably going to be using the same CPU.
They probably had to overclock it a bit. The CPU, I'm saying, the 33.5 teraflops. It was a GPU.
Look at what TiKit says. I think it'll be more like 16 to 20 teraflops. So,
but I don't know. But even with that at the price, it don't make sense to make a Pro like a PS5 Pro like that though. I can see the 6 maybe, but like I don't know if those specs we're gonna get those specs they putting in here though. The 33 teraflops, I don't agree with that. I have to wait and see though.
No, Stout. I do not want to bet. No, thank you.
I was just about to say that. No, thank Who's gonna bet?
I'm good.
Not I.
It don't matter to me. It don't matter to me. I got this gaming PC, baby. You know.
When has Parker ever been right?
It's quite a few times though. I mean, y'all sipping that Kool-Aid. You're not insiders. They get blown by this and that. Y'all don't. I'm trying to be respectful, but they don't know, right? I'm gonna tell you, we need to stop this though.
Right.
That's not practical to bring out a console PS5 Pro with 33.5 teraflops. Now, actually,
it's not, but we will see. Hey, listen, thank you, Stout, for that article. You know, shook up the show and tried to break Parker's legs. Shout out to Ty Kid. Shout out to Ty That Woman. Shout out to Bad Man who came here. Shout out to Aaron. Shout out to Deuce. Shout out to Agent Slugger. Shout out to Brierios. Shout out to Mustang Gamer, Mac City, Ozzy. Dark Lord Fusion. Shout out to Vaughn who came through. Thriller Ali was here. Did I say Ozzy? I think I did. Shout out to everybody that was here. Thank the panel. Oh, don't forget about King Reaper was here. Shout out to Lavon Parker, Pastor Joe, who came through, and Ty That Man was finally on time after about 6 weeks. Now, that being said, do not forget to do your homework. We are Monarch. We are Invincible. Monarch episode 3.
Monarch, Invincible, X-Men, and what's that other show?
That's it. We can't do more than 3 shows, bro. It's
okay.
Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. And then Big
Scott. He said, hold up. So he's talking about average GPU. Listen, man.
Shit. Big Stout.
Come into
the
Well, listen. I gotta get.
I'm not even calling by a liar.
Listen, I made spaghetti sauce, but I ain't got no spaghetti, so I gotta run out and grab this shit. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not calling nobody a liar, but I don't listen.
No, whatever. Ty Kid, let's set for 6 o'clock. WWE tonight at 6 o'clock. For everybody who has WWE. I don't think they're gonna get 33 something teraflops. Oh, Teddy got it on PC.
I don't believe that.
So we don't need Teddy.
Yeah, so I don't believe a PS5 Pro is gonna be 33 teraflops.
All right,
I don't believe.
Thank y'all for coming through. We'll touch up on this talk Parker Lamar on Wednesday. Shout out to everybody that came through. Appreciate y'all panel. I gotta go to Stop and Shop. Thank you, and you guys enjoy your Sunday.